In Birmingham again. Remember Windrush, remembering the sound system man them. Today we're in Birmingham with the Siffa Sound. Yes, brethren.
Yes,
yeah, man. Greetings. Honor to be here. Okay, brethren. Let's kick off with this interview. What inspired or who inspired you to set up your sound system? What or who?
Well, for me, it was my dad really, because I grew up as a youth around the sound system. My dad had a sound called Studio One.
Okay.
So from a very early age, I saw speakers. We used to get the recording from Jamaica, like Sam Cooke, all the latest, and we would string up the cassette, Tanai speaker that we used to use sometime there, and chase out and tune them. So I was influenced, I think, very young in that way, you know what I mean? And then obviously we meet my virgin them. So.
And you?
Me, my uncle had a sound in London, originally called the Baron, then it was called Intruders. He lived in Stoke Newington.
Okay.
Same kind of vibes. Anytime you go to him house down the cellar, it was just wires, speakers and that. He also played at my auntie's wedding in Birmingham at the time, on Wheeler Street in Handsworth, which I went with this man who was there with me. Yeah. That night is when we decided we wanted to do that song.
And you, what's you there?
Yeah, well, I had a little set, what we used to call it the Bees. And we started that up in 74. And then we move on to a name called Sir Jester.
Okay.
Remember the tune there, No Jester? We take the name from that tune there.
Sure.
And then after that, we kind of meet this man and the rest of the man there. And link up and make a song called Siffa.
Okay.
Siffa Tone.
Siffa Tone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. And that was your inspiration. Then, so what year did Siffa start? What year? Can you remember? What year was it?
As a sound, Siffa Sound, it has to be 77, doesn't it?
Yeah, 77.
It has to be 77.
So 77.
All right, that's when we came together collectively.
Okay. Okay.
Collectively. Through this man, like I said, this man was the glue.
Yeah.
He knew him, Nico. We went to school together.
Okay.
And then he knew him. They went to school together. So Isaac's and scientists, we went to school together.
Okay. What school was that, just out of interest?
Broadway School.
Broadway School.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, just to add to that, because the sound is kind of like made up of like two schools, Holt and Broadway.
Yeah.
Sheldon and my mum kind of went to the same kind of like nursing school back in there. So we kind of knew Sheldon from kind of like very early on, when we kind of grew up together before even the sound system came on the scene. And then Bandit, myself, and Isaac went to the same school, but we used to get together and we used to go to each other's house and play records and stuff like that.
And play chess.
And chess, and all that kind of things.
And chess.
But I think it came to when we had to play at one party, and you guys had the music.
Yes.
And we had the amplifier for your uncle.
Yeah, that's right.
Played at one party, farm
Storage
party.
Michael Storage, the footballer.
And because they had the music, we had the amplifier. That night it was a bit of a success.
Yeah.
I think that was kind of like the turning point.
Yeah,
when we decided, look,
it was.
Take this thing forward.
Correct.
Okay. How did you choose the name Siffa?
Can I add to that?
Yeah.
Because the name, if I remember, came really kind of like from me because you guys had the bees and like that. I remember having a conversation with my cousins who lived on the same road as you. And we was just going through loads of sound names, right? And then we came up with kind of like Siffa, you know what I mean? But the name, I believe, come from me, and then you guys took it to another level and built the name,
the synonym around it, because we all loved Shaka Sound. We all followed Shaka Sound, so we wanted something similar to Shaka.
Yeah.
That's the style we was dealing with at them time.
Well, everybody was playing steppers then. Roots and culture.
A scientist came with the Siffa, and we added on to that with the S.
That's my recollection of it.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? You guys, you created the
history on it. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So, boy, it's the same vibe. Shaka was a beacon really for enough of we in it. Shaka and Mafia Tone and Quaker City and them kind of songs. So, who was the man them in the sound? You've talked about. Just give me a little run through of the man them if you can remember.
You want to?
Yeah, you go on.
All right. There was Scientist, who was the engineer.
Yeah.
Isaacs, who was the dub man with Crazy Joe.
Yeah.
Then you have Rock Eye and Scientist was the engineers.
Uh-huh.
Crazy Joe and Isaacs was the dub man there.
Uh-huh.
The DJs was this man,
Papa D.
Papa D. President, rest in peace.
Praise God.
Dids and General,
Yeah.
who's now working at Hatman
Okay.
at the moment. And then, have I missed anybody?
Yeah, operator.
Operator, sorry. Rico. I'll go for the last. You know what I mean? Bandit and Rico.
And we also did have Patrick Mackay. We used to
rest
call
in
him
peace.
Pedro, rest in peace.
And
Dennis Nelson,
Yeah,
we used
man.
to call
Rekka.
him Rekka, rest in peace.
Rest
as
in
well.
Scatter, yeah.
For real, for
It's,
real.
it's that, and that's the funny thing, you know, we've lost some good brethren along the
Yeah,
way.
man.
Sometimes.
Yeah, man.
For real.
And I always want to mention them brethren there because it's the spirit of the sound system was the coming together. Okay, venues. Let's talk about venues you first started to play. You mentioned a party, you know, that kick-started you, but then what kind of local venues did you play and where did you play? If you can name a couple of them, you know, like schools, church halls and them.
we used to play at Birchfield.
Trinity
Trinity Church
Hall.
That was another one.
Yeah.
Weld.
Yeah.
The well.
Over by not very far from.
Yeah,
Morrison
Morrison
Road,
Oh, back on
yeah.
Eagle Road.
Yeah.
Used to play at Holt School,
Holt School. Yeah.
Broadway School,
Schools,
Rose Hill,
Rose Hill.
Oaklands.
Oakland.
Gerard Street Church.
Gerard
Yeah.
Street.
Yeah. William Cowper, of course.
Yeah. And then the venues outside, where is the venues in Birmingham did Siffa play?
Dick Breath.
Outside.
Big Buff.
Big
Yeah.
Buff Civic
Yeah.
Hall.
Wilson Green.
Wilson
Yeah.
Green.
All the old ones what we just named,
Yeah.
all in Birmingham.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
just
yeah,
Birmingham
yeah,
alone.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But you said
Rose
bigger
Hill.
ones.
Yeah, you know,
Rose Hill.
like you step up
Yeah.
when you step
Yeah,
this
we
side.
step up,
Dick
yeah.
Breath.
Big Breath.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, man, we play Dig Bet, man.
Dig
Dig
Bet.
Bet.
And even Hansworth Park is a bigger arena, you know.
Yeah.
Light.
Eli.
Yeah.
The picture house.
Yeah.
That used to have the kung fu move with them.
Yeah.
And
big
like
picture
we used to
outside
that, I
the
think it was
window.
was that Friday night, I think.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but then it was like a regular thing. All the man them go
Yeah.
watch the snake in the
Yeah,
he
music
got
come
shot
up
up.
there.
Yeah, man.
All
It's
right.
at the top of
So, yes, my
on
brother.
the corner there.
Yes,
them
my
have
brother.
them have not a Aldi. They have a something there. No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Little
yeah.
Building
They
Home.
used to have
Yeah.
late night kung
That was,
fu movie there.
Regal.
Regal. Yeah, man, that's what
Yeah,
it is.
Grand
called,
Palace.
Regal.
Regal, innit?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Palace,
Regal.
Regal.
So we used to be there, man, and then, you know, we'd play at them kind of venues there. But them time there, now when you're playing in them venues there, you have big sound now.
Yeah,
Because
yeah, I
when
get
we play
that.
at Digbet, we play
Yeah.
with like Cox and
Yeah.
we play a Cox and a Digbet. We play with Aswad on a big show. You know, Paddy again, rest in peace. You know,
Yeah.
put on
Zion
a show
Zone.
there. You know what I mean? And, you know, we play some good.
Yeah,
good
no,
venue, man.
no.
And we had the youth cup dance as well with
Uh-huh.
us and Wasifa, Eternal Youth and Jalaya, and that was a youth cup,
Yeah.
dances.
Okay.
And,
So you played well inside Birmingham, outside of Birmingham, and what cities and venues did Siffa play?
outside
I
of
know
Birmingham.
you came to Leeds, so
Yes.
Yeah.
Leeds
Lovely.
Community Centre,
We love
you know,
Leeds.
and play a
That was
blues
our
at
town.
Leeds.
Yeah,
That
man.
was our
We love
city,
Leeds,
you know.
man.
We love
Love
Leeds.
Leeds.
We
Love
just
up
have
north.
Because our thing was just entertainment all the way,
Yeah,
and we
man.
just like to see the people them out enjoy themselves. You know what I mean?
And up north, they
That
seem
was
to
the main
appreciate the
Yeah.
music
Yeah.
a lot.
That's
up
true.
north, compared
And then we used to skank to them
further
steppers.
south.
Them,
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
So
man,
Venn
good.
Street, Huddersfield,
So
Yeah.
Westland Street,
Palm
Palm Cove, we play at Manchester,
Sheffield.
Community Centre in a minute,
We
at
even played in the
Manchester.
Lead Mill, Sheffield.
Yeah.
Moss
Play,
Side.
Moss Side, we play at Moss Side,
Yeah,
Leicester,
High Wycombe.
High Wycombe,
Yeah.
Derby.
Derby,
London.
London with
Yeah,
Coxon. Coxon of London, innit?
Yeah.
Coventry,
Yeah.
Yeah.
High Wycombe with Shaka.
West Indian Centre in Coventry.
that's
as
the
well.
one, that's the one.
Okay.
Wolverhampton,
Yeah.
yeah man, can I go on
Yeah,
all
yeah.
day, man?
National, because enough of the sound them talk about where they played, and really, like I was saying earlier, if it wasn't for sounds, we might not have learned about some of them towns there that
Definitely,
we
my
actually got
brother.
to.
Absolutely.
You know,
Definitely.
that became our roadmap. because when-
Definitely. In
when-
fact, when I talk about the road map at A to Z,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
enough time to take the wrong corner because I'm weed and I'm
Yeah,
You
yeah.
get me?
Actually,
Yeah.
Them days they weren't sat navs.
No.
It was like
No.
No, you have to have a good navigator.
either you read the map
That's
or
right.
you get jump out and phone somebody.
Yeah.
Either that
The
town,
direction
and
and
get
yeah.
the left and the
And
right.
cover
And yeah. A big question. One dance. because I know there'll be lots of dances all over the place. One dance that sticks in your mind, which is if there was one dance that you had to talk about, which would be the dance?
Okay. Well, for me, I've always said, you know, I mean, one of the dances I really enjoyed was playing Coxston after we beat him up down Birmingham. We did have a tune from Junior Mervyn, Badman Pass, and he played the tune. When they just come back from the yard and we play back the tune, and the man get bad palm with virgin. Come on, the youth, we didn't even have vape on my face. And the man rush for sound, and I said, kick off the tune. But, you know, a Birmingham in can't do nothing. So he made a dance in Norwood Hall, London, part 2. And my engineer, music selector along there, so with Crazy Joe, them there London, all man in virgin. And we went there, country boy, you know the thing, country boy, them know why we playing a tune, want to get in our little arms out, so we just said cool. So we sit down, long time, to cut the story short, and what happened is, after like the London people got restless, because Coxston would make us play, we didn't even test it. So we played one tune, played the Chester sound, and saw that fire. You know what I said? And then I heard my selector now, Crazy Joe, say, tell the boys I 145 on dub. I mean, I said to him, yo, man, youth. I land over there, and I Coxston where I play him, say, yo, I'm serious now. Him say, yo, 145. So General the Hatman say, yo, Coxston want to play 145 and stick to dub. You know the first tune I play, Virgin? Worries in the dance. Worries. Frankie Paul. Never forget it. Frankie Paul, you know. Frankie dance, all rest in peace, my brother. Yo, dance for me, Virgin. That was a dance for me, Virgin. Coxston loved it. You know, respect you. Black art, anyway you're there. Respect you, Virgin. Yeah, man. Big dance.
Gosh. So where did you talked a little bit about where you got your music from. Where did Siffa and the man them get their music?
Well, so the man, the best man for that club.
Don't play, you mean?
No.
Just music in general?
You just music, you know. I mean, what I want to do, you know. I mean, in Birmingham there was Zion and there was Tututu, and then you went to London. Cause when it comes to dub, it can be totally different places where people not gonna know.
Well, here's a list then. So, you know, we got Black Wax, obviously.
Yeah.
That was
First.
music from when we was at school from Black Wax. Then you go up the road, Quaker,
Orbit Records.
Orbit, and then Zion.
Zion Records.
And then wrong to Rosal is the little record shop.
Mafia Tour record shop.
You talk Art and Craft.
Yeah.
And then Don Christie.
And Summit.
Summit, that's right.
And there used to be a record shop on Grove Lane.
That's right.
Record shop on Grove Lane.
We kind of cover all the record shops in Birmingham.
Don Christie.
And even sometimes we go down to London, Daddy Cool.
Dub Vendor.
And Dub Vendor,
Okay. And your amplifiers, who's your amps, man? Because some sounds started by trying to build their own amps, you know, and then they move on from that. And
that was a sticking point for
early years.
Early years. That was a sticking point. Because we started originally with valves, and then, you know what I mean, we tried to get someone to build some amps, and every time we tried different people, it wasn't being successful. Every time we play out, the amps weren't firing. So we listened to a song called Eternal Youth one night at Hope School. He came with a little transistor, a little square box metal thing.
I just back it coming out.
And then when we heard the transistor that night, we asked him, where you get that from? You know what I mean? And he said he got it from Barracuda. That's when we got introduced to Barracuda by Eternal Youth. So
Michael, man.
Yeah, man. That's right.
We got the preamp as well from there.
Preamp came from there as well. Because of Eternal Youth, that's the song we you know.
Barracuda,
We never look back after that.
You have to go back there later night and wait for him come in, because him walk a night and sleep.
True talk.
We ended up buying two of those bad boys in India.
Yeah, man, because after the Tubbies thing, and we go Palm Cove.
That's right.
For the part 2, we buy a new piece in it. So we switch on the one the night, and then later on, because we know Tubbies heavy anyway, and then later on, we switch on the next piece and kill him with the king step. But anyway, another story that. Yeah, man. That's how we got introduced to the North, really.
That dance. Palm Cove,
Jatobis
and us, King Step, when we introduced King Step, that was the dance that made Siffa up north.
Okay, King Step, King Step, Palm Cove, against Tubbies at the dance, the next dance.
Part 2, that was it.
Okay, as we wind this thing here down, Windrush, remembering the sound, man them, part 2, in Birmingham with Siffa Sound. Is your sound still playing now?
Well, you know what? We still are on the circuit. We do about maybe 1 or 2 dance for the year, but we pick and choose what we do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't want to be out there 24/7. We just we are get on.
Don't have a
Everybody
physical
get on.
sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have the music.
We have the
Oh,
music,
yeah.
so we
We have the
still
music.
play it.
Okay.
We still play vinyl. We
Yeah,
not switch, we not change.
Yeah.
Still original. You
So
know?
people can call on you if it's the right dance.
yeah.
You
Oh,
go out there and
As long
play.
as it's vinyl, we do
Yeah.
it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I might call you for a vinyl dance on these days.
Also worth noting, we did win the reggae revival Sundays. You know?
Yes.
You win the what?
The Reggae
Reggae
Revival
Revival
Sundays.
Okay.
This man with the Reggae Revival Sundays.
Okay.
Recent.
Some tune, bro.
Okay. So, brethren, I want to give thanks and praise for the time you've
Blessings,
given me
King.
tonight.
Yes, man.
To take the time out to get together. I hope say we don't see each other regular, but you know,
Yeah, we
it's-
do.
No,
We
this is
do.
a family.
It's a-
Yeah,
it's-
we don't leave each other out,
yeah.
you know.
I'm blessed to have the time to interview you.
True.
And like I said, stay blessed, keep it real, keep it
Yes, man.
banging, and you know, keep the music playing. You know what I mean? Respect. Thank you very much.
Respect,
Yeah, man.
blessings.
Respect, man.